Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel, and today I want to walk you through how I created these epic looking images that you're seeing on your screen. My name is Phil Benjamin. I'm a fashion and portrait photographer based in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please don't leave without clicking the subscribe button. You may also want to click the notification button so you'll be the first to know whenever I make an educative video like this one. I stumbled upon some lovely set of digital backdrops online, so I made a purchase because I like them. I started as a graphic artist, so I love to do a lot of photo manipulation in the past. Although I drifted away a little bit from it because it's time consuming and tiring sometimes. But this time I said no, I couldn't look past these backdrops. So I had to buy them and try something different and something fresh from what I've been doing for the past few years. I could imagine what I can achieve with this set of backdrops, so I decided to reach out to two of my friends, Lisa, who is a model and goes by the name on Instagram at CrazyZix, and Juliet, who is also a fashion stylist and goes by the name on Instagram at Mad But Not Romy. So we decided we'll go for an epic look, something that could portray a look like that from Game of Thrones or House of Dragons. So we head straight for the shoot. After the makeup and the styling, I decided I was going to use two lighting for this particular shoot. One light was the main light, which was lighting the subject from the front, and for this light I was using my AD600 with a parabolic umbrella in it. And then I had a kick from the left side of the model, which was creating the separation between the subject and the background. And for this particular light I was using one of those Godos 300 Studio strobe with a strip box on it. And for the background, I decided to use blue because I do not have a green background. And I also knew that blue would be easy for me to also crop out the image from the background. So after taking some few shots, head shots, full shots, and also half cuts, we decided to head straight to post-production. Before I show you what I did in post-production, if you are looking out to improve your retouching and your color grading, I have the course that will help you to do so. My digital courses from novice to pro, which is a retouching course, and theory of color, which is a color grading course, would help you to achieve this goal. If you want to purchase these courses, you can go straight to my Linktree shop where you can have access to purchase these courses. The link to my shop is included in this video at the title of this video, so you can just look it up and click the link and you have access to purchase this course, which goes for an affordable price of 50,000 naira and 40,000 naira respectively. This will actually help you to improve your retouching skill, which will in turn improve your photography. In Photoshop, after retouching the images, I resized it to a landscape 7 by 5 canvas, which easily matches with the digital backdrops that I was going to use for this particular manipulation. I maxed out the subject from the original backdrop. And after doing so, I brought in the digital background that I wanted to use into the canvas and placed the subject in front of this background. I go ahead to size the subject and the background properly to match the aspect ratio of the background. I didn't really like the carpet that was in the original background, so I used generative fill to take it out. And I also had to desaturate the blues from the dress to blend it to the background. After that, I started to color grade the image. I wanted the color grade to also mimic that of an epic movie. So first, I did what I call the color contrast, where I reduced the reds, add greens to the highlights, and then in the blue channels, I added blues to the highlights and yellows to the shadows. I also reduced the amount of cyan using the hue and saturation slider. Then I used my color balance to adjust the colors a little bit. At this point, I was just playing around to see what I can get. I knew I wanted a complementary color harmony. So I wanted the color to be within blues and yellows, teal and oranges, because these colors are complementary in nature. They contrast with each other and give contrast to your images also. I played with the colors as much and moving around the shadows, highlights and midtones. Then I added levels just under the subject layer, just to darken the background a little bit to create this separation between the subject and the background. And after doing that, I wanted to also push a bit further. I needed to give the image depth and life. So I made a mesh layer of what I've done thus far so that I can use the camera raw filter to tweak my image a little bit more. In the camera raw filter, I increased the oranges on our skin tones using the color mixer. Then I use the masking filter to create a directional light. I wanted to concentrate the light on the subject's face. Then I also added light flare using the radial filter. Using the color grading panel, I tweaked the colors a little bit more, adding warmth to the highlights and more blues to the shadows. Which actually gives the background a little bit of cool while we have warmth, light shining through in the background. After that, I use levels to darken the shadows a little bit more to further improve the direction of the light. Then I use the gradient map to add some warm tint to the highlights. The subjects. Then I use the gradient map to add some warm tints to the highlights. So after selecting the colors, the warm colors that I want, which actually appears in the entirety of the image, what I did was to use my underlying layer to kind of direct the colors towards the highlighted area of the image where I wanted that warmth to be. The subject was not looking properly blended into the background, so I had to use a blue brush to kind of add some fade to that particular area, so it reduces the concentration of the eye on that area because there is a bit of separation there because of the light on the background. So that actually gives it a little bit of blend and really reduce the focus on that particular area. After that, I was done with this image. So I just decided to go ahead to use another backdrop and also create another mood for this particular image, just to give myself options, because I was actually experimenting at this point, so I wanted to see what I could achieve, if I could achieve more using another background and using another color grading the image in another way, which actually gave me a different result that I was really pleased with. So in Photoshop, don't be afraid to kind of use your camera raw filters to give your image that unique vibe. So I went ahead to kind of recolor graded this image using also using the camera raw filter to kind of finish it up and create another mood for my image, kind of. So after I was done with this, I was satisfied with the result that I had. I went straight to kind of sharpen my images and save them for web. So thank you guys for staying with me to the end of the video. I hope you enjoy this video and you learned something new from it. If you actually learned something new and enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like. Also make a comment, tell me what you like and which of the images between the two color grades and the two backdrops that you really like. Write in the comment section. I would really love to know. And also do well to share this with your friends and invite your friends to also come and learn something new from this channel, because there is enough for everybody to learn, right? So see you in the next video. Cheers guys.